Hello, and welcome to Andrew Broussard Watercolors. So I'm continuing the search with plein air painting, small transportable painting materials, etc., etc. And in one of the lines is what I can use as a palette. I have a small plastic tray or two. I have these I guess ceramic ones that are from the Asian market, but a little heavy and I think would probably break and chip pretty easily if I drop it. I picked up this $1, $2 tray off of Blick that I've been playing around with, thinking about maybe adding some Velcro to the back, seeing how it does Velcroing to something. Then I also picked up this portable painter micro palette, which, as you can see, it's super small, fits in your hand. I think it takes up less space than a credit card, just the surface area. Opening this up, you can create a larger palette to work on, and it kind of actually, it's pretty cool. It takes up a lot of space after you open it up. So here we have the mixing surfaces, we have the half pans, and we have where you can put your water. And if we compare it to the cheap one that I picked up, you can see it takes up a lot of the same space almost. Okay, so this version is between $15 to $20. I think there's a version that is $20 to $25, and it might come with other size pans. It may come with another piece, I'm not sure, but this is the one I went with to try out. With the half pans, and I think that's going to be the main focus of how that would work for me and what I would wind up doing. The first thing is that these are removable. They have a little sticky on the bottom, and that kind of keeps them in place. These other ones, I haven't been able to lift out. I'll need to grab a pair of needle nose just so I can grip them. But I think opening it up like this will kind of give us enough idea with sizes. So if we have a half pan, I have the number 1 rigger, so you can see how that could fit in there. The number 4 rigger. Here is the 1/2 inch flat. Here is the squirrel mop. And here is the fan brush. So I think all of them would fit into one of these pans if I was to keep the pans in there. Now, the next idea is this. You can probably get pretty modular and keep a pan in and then have a wider area for something that you might use more paint with. You could probably also have some half pans filled up and replace them and switch them out with whatever color you want to work with. For me, with the minimalist approach and the really small minimal palettes, what I'm thinking is that I can take out two pans, and I'll use the back to point. Have maybe a pan or directly pour in some, let's say, raw umber. On the other side, burnt umber, then a little bit of white gouache and black gouache if I choose to kind of push it in either direction. I did play around with raw sienna, burnt sienna, raw umber, burnt umber today. Could potentially go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could take those 4 and then have those extra ones there. With the half pan sizes, we could reach into them pretty easily. Some other ideas and just some other comparisons. If we were to want to use a hake brush, if I was to have this open, I can fit the hake in here. So if I have it completely open, we could fit that in. So if we're out and about, and if I had these removed, this side, could do a raw umber and burnt umber. we've seen that we get a lot of tonal values and can really do some awesome stuff with that. So we could play around with a lot of different approaches. Now, that's kind of for another day, kind of just thinking about all those ideas out there and how I can go about using it. I think for other people, these 6 colors, if you have your maybe 3 primary colors, maybe an easy convenience green, maybe a Payne's gray, and then maybe on the last one an earth tone, burnt umber or a burnt sienna. You could probably get away with something like that and have a lot of fun. On the back of this is this fold out, which I've seen some people refer to as a stand, and I'm not quite sure how you would use that as a stand. Everybody says you can't fit your finger through it, which you can't. I think some people had said you could pretty much hold it in your hand from that point. It feels very stiff, and I think that might be the one piece of metal that's in this, is whatever is going in there and holding that in place. But my main thought is maybe using this to clip to something. If I clear everything out the way, let's see if we can get some sort of stiff clipness. If it's open, if it's put together, let's see. We could possibly let it sit here. It doesn't hold tight, not like these little water containers with their clip. Another option, I have this box of Velcro. It has both sides and it has the sticky on it. I'm not going to connect it, but if it goes in here, and the top goes like this, okay, I could either Velcro on the bottom, which would be the water container, and that would be exposed, or let's see, I'm going to cut this piece in half. I'm not going to connect like I said. Alright, having a smaller piece of Velcro, if I put it on the inside where it would sit underneath this fella, let's see if it closes completely. Okay, it does. So that might be the way to go. Attach a piece of Velcro underneath where, or on either side of that finger holding piece, and then on there put a strip of Velcro right here, and then I can connect the palette in that fashion. So these are all ideas. Let me know what you think. Should be a lot of fun, and if you have an artist in your life, or you are an artist, it's probably something quick and easy to pick up. Probably make a really good Christmas gift, or Secret Santa gift, or a Hanukkah gift for whatever's coming up. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know what y'all use and what y'all have experienced, and if there's anything you'd like me to look into. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.